between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. Space on the right, and he's got room. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
To do it on the ground, to Brew. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Kill! 47!
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So no initial crackback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. First down, here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte. He loses the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push that marker. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
They get there to take him down right around the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. That's good for Cowboys. 1st down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really Quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Give to Williams from the gun. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of their front seven.
From the 36. Into the hands of Pickett. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. We're going to 54. Right in.
Dak now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. George Pickens, the touchdown. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the second or third catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan. It took exactly one series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it until they stop it.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Mostert on the return. Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Screen here for Williams. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Chill. We're going to 54. Right in. Chill.
Now Dak to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Gentee from the gun. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finally, an aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 43-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Smith on first down. Big man's showing up the yards. Touchdown. The Raiders pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Oh, soon now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame. From the gun is Prescott. That's Lamb running the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
We'll slate it down to approach here from the 40. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Now they send their back in motion right. Going to the ground again on first. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here we go. Line in. We're going to 54. Line in.
Prescott will look to throw. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
They were going to 53. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. On the move, headed right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
There we go, Sonora.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Genty on the give, he's headed right. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on third, Smith. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Cowboys twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Going left side, Williams with it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Cowboys. Behind the sticks on 2nd and 11.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check. Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
17. Raiders up 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 7-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Escapes a defender. That's an 11-yard kickoff, and it gives them the first down.
Yeah, run like that, just everybody gets to 3. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
We set it down for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Genty on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
It's a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Smith on third and short. That finds Bash, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On first down, Genty has some space inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Gosh, Kate, I think they got to take another look at this one, see if he actually crossed the goal line. But from our view, way up here, it looked like he was about a yard short. Now they just got to find a way to go finish the job and punch it in.
On the sneak, it's Smith. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Cowboys 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. First down, here's Dak. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
There we go.
Prescott here from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at the
Daniel
30-yard
Carlson
line.
out to try this Raiders field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47.
A 47-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
24. Cowboys 17.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchman. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. From the 41. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right out and go make a point.
Here we go.
Right back to Williams on first down. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Lamb makes the grab. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They have themselves another first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
RPO, a quick throw down by Lamb. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Yards on the play. And it's third down.
Kill. That's the key. 47.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
First and
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Mostert on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey, here we go.
Smith to the air now. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
There we go. Sit on it. 390%.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready? Who do you want? Who do you want? Who do you want? Finish it.
Another give here to Genty. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to Genty. And he'll put that near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Can finally range it over for that stop.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Slow ball, slow ball.
From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. And off to Genty. And he drives that foot backward on a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Finish it. 13 there.
Genty on the draw. Finds a big lane. And he's finally taken down the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
At the 7-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. You're gonna get a shot.
Play fake. Here's Smith. He rolls to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. This one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Prescott on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. That's caught. He found some space. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Don't know no better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space up the racks on me, camouflage bells. Diamonds on me.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, Prescott. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
To number 9. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun is Prescott. Has it in close. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys come through to tie it in the 4th.
For the extra point.
Javonte Williams, the touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Cowboys 31, Raiders 30. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Genty from the gun. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders take a 4th-quarter lead.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
They're going to try for 2. Smith getting his Raiders set.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
On the return, here's Jones. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Nice effort here, they're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You had that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Up the middle, Blue. And that's already just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
47.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Cowboys down by 7. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down here, comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now.
Kill.
He'll look to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Mostert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Hold. We gotta be set. Hey, watch the ball.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready. What's up?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Look, Jack's left.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock. Potential game-winning field goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Giving this to Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Check 58. Tuesday.
Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, we go. Hey, go flip her up.
Throwing now. That's caught for the first. A big 34-yard pickup there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent. It's just an all-around difference when you're a playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Hey, we go. Finish it on.
Here's Genty. And he breaks the tie. That could win this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Cowboys 38.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's Jonathan Mingo, complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Need this to force overtime. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play!